ABS, and then it immediately
goes to cast.
Yes, sir. So I zeroed the camera right inside this closet bin, so that way we're not counting a whole bunch of nonsense. But I mean, it does some soap right off the bat, goes into a Y. We're not even a foot in. Do me a favor, flush that stool right behind us. And if I remember right, that comes in back here. So does this lab sink, comes in behind that Y as well. Yep, there it goes. Now this is what I'd be curious to know too, is if you go over to that bra store, right next door to us, and flush their stool. I think it comes over here. Yeah, if you don't, or Jared, if you want to. Yeah, just be polite. Yeah, they're good people. Yeah, just tell them you need to flush. But if I remember right, when they had a problem,
that's what I thought.
This one over here had a problem, but these guys, it wasn't the name, it wasn't the seniors. It was something else.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was. That was been a few years back. Because I think they've been there like 4 or 5.
I think so.
Somewhere around in there, give or take. But they were having problems. The people next door to them were having problems upstream, and then I think this. Yes, ma'am, you sure can.
Absolutely.
And I think this space was having issues at the time. But then she's going to wind up flushing, and then we're not going to know if it's her flush or Jared's flush. Did you flush?
Yeah. I'm gonna go do it again.
Well, one of the employees is over using this bathroom, so I can tell if she flushes because it comes fast, like she just did. Yep, they're winter paper. But I have not seen your big guzzle.
You want me to go do it again?
I think there's another Y that we have to hit.
Because the way it looks like they all.
Is this, if I remember right, Dave, it drops down and then I hit another Y like on its back or something like that?
Because it shows the bathroom, and then it just shows the Y on that wall.
And then see, here's another thing. Flush them again, Jared. So we flushed in here. I had water running in here. We flushed over there. Here's another 4-inch tie-in at 3 o'clock that was unaccounted for. That may be them.
That could be. How far are you in?
Maybe 5'6". But you got to remember, these do some nutty.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already made 4 or 5 turns already, and we're not even in the main yet.
That's all it shows is the main running along the other side of this wall, maybe 5 feet in, and then everything.
Okay.
If I'm reading it right. If you want to look at it, bring it in for you.
But see, I never did find out what that tie-in was. I don't know if they had another bathroom in here, and then they abandoned it. You know what I mean? I can't remember that far back. If
I don't know.
But I TV'd the breast place when Seabolt put that new toilet in. Because they were having nothing but problems. That's why Seabolt put that toilet in.
Power flush or something.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think it was a power flush. I think it was just a upgraded stool.
Oh, okay.
But then he took out like a 4-gallon flush and put in a 1.6.
Wrong direction.
See? That's not it either. Yeah, that's not it either. So that has to be an abandoned line, or that has to be the East Collective, maybe.
Can we go there and flush?
Jumping over here. But why would they do it at 5 foot? But she is right next door to me. But if I remember right, I had Chris flush, and she came in behind me. When we were trying to figure out this connection. We never could figure out what it was. So I was chalking it up that 4-inch is just an abandoned line.
Sure, it's supposed to be in that place.
See, and then now we're turning right.
Okay.
And then there's the change of elevation where it drops. And then, if I remember right, it does like a... And that cast is just so damn rough. And you got so many turns between here and where I'm at right now. It's horrible.
Then doesn't it say that?
Yeah, if I remember right, we stay straight.
That's what I
I
thought.
think.
Yeah, I think so.
If I remember right, I think we stay straight. But dude, even all this cast, dude, the bottom is getting sketch. Because you're not channeling, per se.
Right? I'm not seeing any cracks on the side. It's just like...
And then see, look, paper. What's that?
How does that stay when you auger it?
It's just because your cast is trash. It's so rough.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the material in the bottom.
Yeah.
And then see what happens is then they go and start flushing.
Yeah.
And what it does is it just starts coagulating that material or that paper. And then here we go. It's just rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. And then every time a jetter goes down it or anything like that, you just take all that crap off the bottom and it just starts pushing it. But then, even if you had all that material out of the bottom of the way, you don't have, you know, according to the snooper, when we were over at the Eye Care Associates, we went almost 10 foot and we never changed elevation and depth. It stayed flat. But, you know, now flush that stool again. Let's see if this paper even moves. So see, Jared just flushed, right? And it just took off. But look at how the camera's just, I can't even slide. You know what I'm saying? I miss my self-leveling. Because now, you know, water flows on the top.
I know, that's, I was like, wait a minute, I go upside down.
Yeah. To see all the crap. cheap clean out thing. I'm not buying that. Because I've never, I mean, there's something right there. That's at 31.3. I don't know who that is. Hey, Jared?
Yeah.
God, who would that be? 31. I Associates?
Is that on that side?
I think we're in I Associates.
That could be.
Because I know we're out of Eastwood Collective.
Right.
I know we're gone through her unit.
And we've gone north enough, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I think we're over in Eye Care Associates, I think.
Is that this way?
That was that one, let's just see. Because I think to get into that room, we were 45 or 55 feet, somewhere around in there. And then Chris went to like 59 feet or 69 feet, and he just couldn't go any further. And then see, once I got past 50, I didn't really hit a lot of stuff going by the feel of the cable, Dave, until I got past 50. Once I got past 50, dude, the fight was on. It just fought that cable tooth and nail to get to where we ended up at. Give me another flush, please and thank you. So see, there's our paper again.
Oh, yep.
That's at 41. Let's see if it skews it. There it went. Yep, it pushed the paper.
Did it?
Yeah, we caught up to it from the last one.
We'll get there.
All right. Look at all this shit. You know what I mean? All you're doing is just thinning it out the best you can. Somebody's running water there. You can see it at the top. And it's soapy.
Maybe someone's cleaning it?
No, that could be somebody washing their hands over at the eye place.
Okay.
Maybe. And then see, we're underwater again. This is where Chris was saying he was underwater.
And that whole pipe is underwater.
Yeah, Chris said he couldn't. I'm going further, but Chris said he was underwater and he couldn't see anything. So we're getting ready to come out of it. Hang on a second. Let me go. place, and I've got that sink. So this is where Chris was in water, and he said he couldn't go any further.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got to the 52, 53 foot marker,
Mm-hmm.
somebody was running a faucet or something because there was soap bubbles. So I have a funny, sneaky feeling. I think it was over at eye care.
Okay.
Now, you can see the water level flowing, but look at this crap. You see what I'm saying? That's all rust
Mm-hmm.
and material.
Mm-hmm.
And look at how it's piled up right here. So if I come back, see it all? Let me see what happens here, because then you got to sit here and run a ton of water
Mm-hmm.
and let it clear up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go too ballistic, because you're kind of double timing this. You need to watch the bottom of the pipe the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think the more water that's being flushed through this system
Mm-hmm.
with the cast iron, it's just sloughing. And then that water's only carrying it so far.
Right.
And then you got to wait for that next group of people to start running boatloads of water.
Mm-hmm.
And then once again, it's going to start pushing that. Because see, now I'd have to get my snooper out and see.
Where we're at.
But I want to say we may be on that wall of Eye Care Associates where it goes to over to that vintage store.
Okay.
I think that's about the realm that we're in, because that exam room that we were in, it didn't look like anybody's utilized it in forever.
Okay.
Unless they cover up all their equipment before they leave, but they're open till 7.
Yeah.
We were here till like 6.
Yeah.
You want me to see if we get a hit over there?
Want to do that? Just to
And
get it up?
see, because then I can show you where. Sir, if you don't mind leaving that faucet running in there, if somebody goes in there, if you can tell them to leave it on. All right, so thank you very much. I'm real bad at that. See, we would have walked all the way over there, dude, and